What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to my channel, Pierre Rainier. Should I say any more? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, kind of decided to do a little introduction video, kind of talk about what my ideas are for where I want to take my channel, what kind of stuff I want to create, and just, you know, give a little baseline. Obviously, I'm pretty new to this. I've been wanting to do a lot of content creating for a little while now, and this past hunting season, I ended up going with a group of guys that are really big into creating outdoor hunting, fishing content, and being able to see what goes on behind the scenes, what everyone doesn't, you know, what everyone watching videos doesn't see, kind of really inspired me and opened my eyes to, you know, the amount of work it takes to get going in this. And there's a lot that discourages people from doing this, and personally me myself, my biggest thing is for me is just letting myself hold me back. And so finally I'm gonna get into it. I have some ideas of where I want to go, kind of take it slow again and just see where it goes. Everything's gonna be, you know, outdoors related, big fisherman, hunter, elk hunting, deer hunting, do a little bit of both. Right now, my biggest thing is going to be fishing, just because of the time of year and getting into this. And I've actually never even attempted to film while hunting. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah. So in this video, you know, talk about myself, have a beer, and put together a new rod and reel I picked up today to kind of get ready for, you know, this spring spawn bass out here in Washington. Luckily, you know, Washington's spawn season for bass tends to fall in June, depending on what the, you know, the weather condition. Tentative plan is June. So with everything going on, kind of been cooped up, kind of just been resupplying different tackle and here and there. So it's been hard because I've been wanting to get out there and do some fishing. But anyway, thought I'd talk about this rod and reel I picked up. I'm real big into obviously casting rods. So with everything going on, I decided to go ahead and pick up, not the most expensive, but not the cheapest. You know, I kind of decided to go more bang for my buck. And one of the things I decided to go with was one of these Abu Garcia Black Max casting reels. I mean, it's not the greatest quality of reel, but if you want a decent reel off the start, you know, something like this runs about 60 bucks, depending on where you get it from. But anyway, and the rod I decided to go with is also Abu Garcia. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. That's what I've said for many years. Well, hopefully you guys can comment and let me know if I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, so the one I went to go that I picked is a Vendetta. This is a 7-foot medium fast, 1/4 to 5/8 ounce lure, anywhere from 8 to 17 pound line. But yeah, it's not a bad setup. It's kind of my color theme. Love the black colors. That's what I love. Haven't put this together. Gonna be spooling this up, talking about what kind of line I use. I don't really have a particular brand of line I prefer, as long as fluorocarbon. I mean, anyone who bass fishes knows that, you know, fluorocarbon is probably the best way to go, I guess. I know braid is another one, because I know a lot of people will do braided line, and sometimes depending on what they're doing, they'll, you know, tie a fluorocarbon leader onto it. For me, I'm not big on that. So I go with fluorocarbon. The brand I use is P-Line. It's probably backwards for you, but P-Line fluorocarbon is what I use. 10-pound test. I'll bounce between 10 to 12-pound test. I honestly don't think I need anything bigger than that. I really haven't any issues with going 10 to 12-pound test. I'm still kind of new into the bass fishing up here in Washington, so I don't know what kind of, you know, hogs or lunkers they got going up here. So we'll find out, you know, learn from mistakes. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Get this out of here. So while I'm getting this set up, kind of some of the ideas that I have going for my channel is to kind of do some comedy stuff, some, you know, just daily vlogs of what's going on, and just kind of, you know, capturing what I do out here. You know, I'm not the greatest fisherman, I'm not the greatest hunter, but I'm pretty funny. Yeah, I know you laughed at me. See, if people laugh at me or they're laughing with me, that's all I care about. Where the heck is this line at? What is this? All right, I need to look at this line real quick. All right, you know, it would be kind of smart to have some, you know, little hand tools ready to go while trying to, you know, spool up my rod rail. Guess I was just too worried about putting this little video together. But anyway, let's get going here. Ow, that full clock burn. Anyway, so a lot of you that actually know how to bass fish and, you know, are pretty knowledgeable in it, know why fluorocarbon is the line of choice for bass fishers or braid. You know, when we target these bass, we're flicking under some, you know, docks, we're flicking on big logs, just a bunch of different trees and brush and grass. They're in there, and you need something that's strong enough to, you know, take on the wear and, you know, pulling it out, you know, of the weeds and the trees and the trunks and the, you know, the logs that, you know, sometimes hide under the water. And fluorocarbon is just the most durable line you can pick for that. It's pretty invisible to, well, according to this brand, you know, it's virtually invisible when it hits the water. This stuff tends to sink pretty good. So it's pretty easy to keep, you know, line tights and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So I'll talk a little bit about why I've decided to get into creating content. You know, I'm on YouTube. I follow a ton of different people on there, and I just enjoy, you know, watching them put stuff together and, you know, seeing how much influence they have on people, you know, in the outdoor community, in the fishing community, in the hunting community. You know, I like to think we're tight knit, you know, for the most part, you know, except trying to get up that fishing hole with a big old bass in them. Anyway, and like I said before, you know, I've kind of experienced behind the scenes, and it really inspired me to do it. So here we go. Some of the ideas I'm going to be doing, you know, a little bit of talking about, you know, baits I use, how I use them, little different things here and there that I've learned, you know, since starting out as a kid bass fishing. One of the things I'm going to be doing is kind of going on about this 12-foot aluminum boat that I picked up for pretty dang cheap. I'm kind of doing a full semi restoration on it. Not getting too crazy into it because I haven't done anything like this before. Just kind of getting little tips and tricks from people that I know have worked on boats, and obviously watching, you know, YouTube videos. Also doing the trailer because the trailer's pretty beat up. Just want to put my flair into it, you know, take some pride into something that I've created and I could take out in the water and enjoy, you know, fishing. And I'm gonna do a little series on that, just to kind of see where it goes. And one of the things that I could benefit from it too would be, you know, if someone were to comment and give me, you know, their opinion on certain things, something I might be doing wrong or something I can improve on. But yeah. Oh, let's get up. Oh, got it, man. Got it. Oh, got it. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I am jonesing for that hook set. Jonesing. Just, yes, you're like little toss. Get. Oh, got it. Oh, whoo. I ain't trying to break no records out here, but might just have to try. Yeah, that should be enough, right? That should be enough. Should be enough. A little snip, snip. All right. So that's that. Gotta go fishing. Ooh. So after all said and done, not too shabby. Not too shabby. It's a nice looking. Love that flat black. Love that flat black. This might be the combination of colors I might be going on with the boat back there. All right, let's get started. All right, so kind of show you a little tidbit of where I'm at with the boat. All right, so I don't got a whole lot of room to work with. Don't have a whole lot of different tools to use and whatnot. Just kind of been trying different ideas, making mistakes, learning from my mistakes, and that's the best way to learn. Anyway, this is kind of what I'm working with right here. So 12-foot line, kind of just got it flipped over right now. Just getting the bottom stripped. One of the lessons I learned was I decided to go ahead and use a sander to try to get some of this paint off, and it worked good. I mean, it didn't come off too bad. But I also did inside my garage, and anyone who's ever sanded before knows that dust gets everywhere. And wife wasn't too happy because, I mean, not everything in the garage is mine. You know, she has her stuff in here too, and it was covered in red dust. Covered. So I decided to go ahead and try paint stripper. Wasn't really wanting to do the whole paint stripping thing at the beginning, just because of chemicals involved, and I didn't really want my wife coming in and out of the garage with the chemicals because she's pregnant. Yes, I got a son on the way. Not too sure if I'm going to talk a lot about that. You know, just kind of see where it goes. But anyway, back to it. What was I doing? Just get to talking, and I lose my train of thought. Anyway, so kind of what I'm going to do with this. I'm no expert in painting boats or anything like that. So I'm going to rattle can it, and it's going to turn out good. At least I hope it does. I have been toying around with different ideas with it. Definitely going to be doing a rattle can spray on. Potentially go with a marine. They actually do make marine paint in a rattle can, so I'm gonna go with that, and just kind of do a day-by-day series on it. I've kind of got a big chunk of a paint stripped on it right now. There's still quite a bit, to left to do to go from there, and my next step is to get it clean and get it ready for paint, and then that's when I'll probably start doing the day-by-day series with it. When I work on it, I don't come out here and work on it all the time because I do have a full-time job, and sometimes I just get home and I don't want to do nothing. Sometimes you just don't want to do nothing. You just want to go home, crack open a nice cold beer, and take a drink. Anyway, yeah. Haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do inside the boat. I don't think I'm going to really do anything except kind of like clean it up, make it look nice, redo some of the stills, add some chairs into it that swivel around, just kind of make it look nice for now. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. Things are going to be kind of slow right now, but bear with me. I do tend to get some content out there and kind of seeing where it goes. With everything kind of being on lockdown due to the coronavirus, it's going to be a little slow getting into it. So anyway, bear with me, please. You won't regret it. I promise, you won't regret it. You'll be laughing with me or at me. one way or another. Anyways, I mean, y'all watch YouTube. You know what to do. Subscribe. What? I don't even know where the heck's it. I don't know. I'll find out. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you again for watching this, and we'll see more. Oh, got him! Yeah.